Hello, we're at the London Stock Exchange studios for another broadcast interview with Business Worldwide magazine. Now today we're talking with Bundit Sapianchai, President and CEO of BCPG Public Limited Company, a leading innovator in the renewable energy sector, about technological development in the renewables industry in Asia Pacific. Now the renewables industry is growing fast. The International Energy Agency said in 2016 that renewables accounted for 2/3 of net new power capacity in the world. Now, companies like BCPG are stepping up to meet that demand, developing new renewables technology and innovative consumer-led platforms to trade renewable energy. And as I mentioned, Bundit Sapianchai from BCPG is with me today. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Okay.
We have lots of questions to ask you today, so I'm going to launch in with my first. We want to know more about your company. You're a leading player in the renewables energy market. So tell us more about the history.
Well, thanks for having us today. 10 years back, BCPG used to be one of the business unit in our parents' company called Bangcha Corporation. It is a national oil company in Thailand. And we are one of the biggest solar producer, solar farm in Thailand. And last 3 years, we've been spun off from parents and listed in Thai stock market. And we starting with that solar that we built 10 years back, transfer all the asset to BCPG, and we use that as a platform for our growth. During last 3 years, we start moving from Thailand to Japan. We built another 200 megawatts in Japan. Before that, in Thailand, we have already 200 megawatts of solar. And then we expand to Japan, and then we expand to Philippines for wind technology. And then we go to Indonesia for another 200 megawatts of geothermal. So during last 3 years, so we quite aggressive in M&A and in investment throughout the region. We have 3 technologies in 4 countries, all right? And solar and wind energy in Thailand, solar technology in Japan, wind in Philippines, and geothermal in Indonesia. So that's what we do.
And so you're global, you're all over the world. What makes you different, would you say, to other companies?
Well, as subsidiaries of Bangcha Corporation, so our parents' company, we can say it's half government, half private. So we have best of both worlds, have a government back and running the company in a private way. So I think this is one of the competitive edge that when we going out to the market, people know us as our parents' legacy for more than 40 years. And on top of that, our core competency in doing a pure play in energy producer, we produce only green electron, all right? So we're not producing others electricity. So we have solar, wind, and geothermal. So that's what we do, different from other people. Well, some other people may do the same, but not too many. All right. So and the last, I think, differentiation point is our innovative approach, innovative driven. We use cutting edge technology in conventional way of producing the electricity or power to the people. So we adopt and we change quite fast.
So you mentioned innovation. How key is tech innovation? So what is that innovative element?
All right.
Can you tell us?
Sure. We used to be a conventional producer of electricity like others. Today we transforming from that old school to a new school, from a conventional way to a smarter way. All right. conventional way means we are a wholesale. All right, we produce energy, we produce green energy, and then we sell to the government as a long-term contract. But now we are moving or transforming from wholesale business model to a retail. So retail is all about knowing your customers, and today, Internet of Things, smart devices, things like that. So that's we integrate all the things, and then we provide a total solution to a customer in a retail space. And can you imagine that we can sell electron on the internet, like Alibaba or things like that? Alibaba or Amazon, they sell commodities in the platform. So what we are offering to the market now is people own their electrons, people own their power, and then use it, or they can trade it on the platform.
Right, so it really is very modern.
Okay.
Is the world, though, ready for renewables?
Yeah, what I just mentioned, it's happened because it's ready. If we do this about 5 years back, it's just a dream, because the energy producing from solar is too expensive. Today, thanks to technology advancement, so the energy produced from solar, it's cheaper than a conventional way. All right, so people tend to have their own energy. So we have a term called prosumer. In the old days, just you and me, we consume only. So today we can produce. So we call prosumer, and prosumer is become bigger and bigger and bigger, and the government understands this, and we offer a solution with a high technology to the customer that people can trade their own energy.
Is that where you've been most successful then? Because you seem to understand your customer.
Yeah, actually, we try to survive. We not really dream for a success. The world is more complex. Things change very fast and very volatile. So I think that we try to be a leaders in a new space, offer a new business model to the industry, and that's what we do, and I think that we're very happy with that.
And what about the ASEAN P2P project in the future? Can you tell us about that?
Right. So that's the project that we built in Bangkok. There are one community, consists of school, residential, community mall, and hospital. So we put a solar roof on this 4 cluster, and everyone have their own energy. They can use it because it's cheaper, all right, compared to buying from the grid. And if they have a surplus energy where they produce and they use less than that, they can also sell to the neighboring, to another 3. For example, during the term break of the school, so no students, so
yep.
they sell energy, surplus energy to the community mall through our platform running under the blockchain technology. So this is very exciting projects and very successful, and I think that people all around the world is looking at these projects.
Ooh, we shall have a look out for that one as well.
Yeah.
It sounds all very exciting, and the future of renewable energy sounds exciting. What about the next 5 to 10 years then? What do you think will be happening?
Right. So, what we have been doing and developing, it is a technology things, where I think technology is not really a challenge for me. The challenges is the imagination mindset, how the old school and a new world can live together. So introducing these new things, new technology, it's for sure its impact to the conventional way. So now it's a time to make a perfect collaboration. Try to talk to the conventional guys that, hey, this is how we're going to live together. And it takes time because it's concerning the policies, it's concerning the regulation, and there's a lot of stakeholders concerned in a new landscape that we introduce a new things. So I think within next three to 5 years, it's just try to find ways to live together, not because of technology, but it's about, adjust the regulation and mindset.
And do you think renewables will ever be used by everybody around the world?
It's very challenging. I think people knows about global warming. Global warming is real, and everybody aware of that. So having renewable energy, they won't contribute carbon. So that's a good way, where the conventional ways they have to decrease. It takes time to turn 100% to green, and I think within next 20 years there will be a fair proportion between so-called green and black.
Yeah.
All right. So green become emerging, while the fossil base they have to decline.
Well, interesting times, and as you say, it's very important for our planet as well. We shall see what happens, but we do have one more thing to do before we let you go. We have something for you. So stay with us a moment and we shall give that to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And here it is, the moment that you have been waiting for. Bundit Sapianchai, thank you so much for being here. This is your award. I can give it over to you now. Best CEO, Renewable Energy Industry Asia. This is yours.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, we will keep doing this, make the world greener and greener, and give power back to the people. Thank you so much.
Power back to the people. What a message to end on. Thank you very much indeed for being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.